star. Yeah.
I'm a side
switcher upper.
That's a good thing to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so cute. And then here yard work.
The sounds of yard work.
They're competing with me.
It's not a competition.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. My hair's still looking laid.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Did I tell you that last night?
Yeah, you mentioned it a few times.
You're pretty all right. You're pretty all right. You're pretty all right, kid.
I don't know. I think between the digestive enzymes and the iron, something's off.
Just now?
I know, right? Then I don't know why I feel so weird. Maybe it was the cello wisps, but like I feel weird in my stomach.
Did you take your water?
I drank a ton of water. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I'll be all right.
It's probably because you miss us chowing down on the keto craze.
God, exactly. My stomach hurts jealousy. That's what it is. Good morning, Robin.
Amazing.
Hi, Krista. Good morning, Beth. Hi, Lisa. Rashawn's here. Says happy Thursday. Hashtag Whack Fam. How's everyone doing today?
Good morning.
I'm doing okay. My stomach feels a little weird.
Absolutely
I know, but I'll be all right. Good morning, Dee. Jean here says good morning, Autumn and Richard. Keto Dana says good morning, Whackers. Happy Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday.
Good morning.
And I'm excited.
Yay.
Yes.
Your stomach feels a little off, though.
Yeah, it feels a little weird, like a little nauseated. But I mean, that could very well be from the cheese. I just had cello wisps. They were delicious.
Just ate cello wisps.
They normally don't do that.
And you took an enzyme.
Maybe it's the digestive enzyme that's the issue.
You did all of this like 8 minutes ago.
No, well, I had the cello wisps like 20 minutes ago.
Oh.
Yeah, so I took the digestive enzyme like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, that's interesting.
Good morning, Gigi. Hi, Constant. Says, good morning, Whack Fam. Hello, Richard and Autumn. Hi.
Good morning.
Melanie says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and Work America. Come help me with babysitting the twins. Twins are the worst. I know from personal experience.
Don't you bash twins? You don't know nothing about them.
I don't know nothing about raising twins. I don't know. But I do know something about twins.
You do have
Tanya says, hi, Whack America and Whack Canada. That's nice. I know, right? Someone else commented on one of my videos, said that they were from Australia. And I was like, oh my God, I love you.
We are going global.
I know, right? Good morning, Sylvia.
Whack world.
Barbara says, good morning, dears. My stomach isn't good either. Maybe it's the heat. I know, right? I felt good right up until.
You did run an errand today. Yeah.
But I still felt fine when I got home because I exercised after that, and it really didn't start till I put something on my stomach. So.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe that.
I don't think it's the pills at all.
Okay, of course it can never be the pills.
Well, I mean, you just took it. It takes a while.
I took 20 minutes ago. It could dissolve.
It was like 10 minutes.
It was not 10 minutes ago, Richard.
Are you sure?
Look. You know how I can tell you? Yeah. Because I started the Zero app. I broke my fast with the Zero app. And it has been 25 minutes since my last. Yes.
So you took the 25 minutes.
I took the pill 25 minutes ago, and now my stomach hurts. Felicia says, good morning. All just finished my yoga workout. That's awesome. I haven't done yoga a lot recently, but I've been feeling good about the workouts that I am doing. So that's all that matters.
What's like between the meditation?
Holly's here. Good morning. Dr. Wise is here. Says, good morning, Whack Fam. Happy Thursday. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rebecca. Glad you're here. Lisa said, I like that, Richard. Whack World. Yes, it's total global domination. I do. Whack World. I do like that as well. Good morning, Jasara.
Westworld.
Exactly, which is not Westworld anymore. World. So, yes. So I was busy today. I went ahead and woke up and
ran errands.
I had to I went to Walmart, you guys. Okay. So, funny story. I have these coupons from Birch Benders for free pancakes because they can't actually ship their mixes because them things is heavy, you know? So they sent all these coupons for free pancakes. And I was just like, well, we got stores in Louisville. I'm just going to go redeem all the coupons so that I can actually put a pack of pancakes in everyone's goodie bags, right? Well, turns out the barcode doesn't work. Like, so we went to a store and it was like, boop, and it was like, no item found. And I was like, but clearly it's on the package right there. It was like, boop, no item found, right? So, you know, we had our share of times last week going to each of these stores being like, I don't know why the coupon isn't working, but give us our pancakes, you know? So we, you know, it was pretty okay, but I got home and I emailed Birch Benders and I was just like, I've tried to redeem your coupons at a variety of establishments and they're not working. So like I gave them the coupon number and everything, like the little barcode number right here. And they reached back out to me. They were like, oh yeah, like for some reason it does seem like those barcodes aren't working. We're going to try to print up a new batch. And if we can get them to you in time for your event, we'll send them on over. And I was like, if we ain't got no time for no ifs. So I was like, what I'm going to do is basically just take these coupons to the store and I'm going to be like, I know that they don't scan, but they're legitimate coupons. So you better manually price adjust this and give me my pancakes.
Oh my God.
So that's what I decided to do at Walmart today. Good morning, Key. Kelly says, good morning. Would you do a manifestation video? I'd listen every day. You know, I've been thinking about that because I was like, I wish somebody would say this. And I was like, wait a minute, I could be that somebody. You know, I've really been thinking about that. Let's see. JJ is here, says, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and Whack fam. Oh, Rashana says, mom's here. Rashana says, Autumn, you have to take digestive enzymes with a full meal. I too have taken them with a snack and had tummy issues. Oh. Maybe that's it. Good to know.
Wait until you actually eat.
We got to eat more. Exactly.
So put it in with the meat.
Yes, exactly. So my thought was, because the first time we went to all these different stores to redeem these coupons, like it was like a busy Friday, you know, and so there was people in line after us, and this was the first time that we were using them. So we were like, why aren't they working? And then depending on who you got, you know, either you got like an old checker, you know, a old cashier that like knew what she was doing. She was like, oh, be-doop, or then you go to a teenager and that like started sweating because it's like, the coupons don't work. I don't know what to do, you know? So it's just like, and we didn't know what was going on. But now that we know, like, oh, these barcodes don't work, I am going to the stores and just being like, look, I have these coupons that Birch Benders provided me. The barcodes don't work, but these are valid coupons. So give me my pancakes, right? So I went to Walmart today. My thought process was, if I go on like off hours, there'll be fewer people there and like fewer chance of customers being in line and having to wait. Because I know it's going to be a manual key around. It always is. Exactly. But what I didn't realize is if you go earlier in the morning when there are fewer customers, there's also less staff. You know, like, so there was only one checkout lane open at Walmart. The rest of them were like U-scans and and there was only one checkout lane. So I went to purchase them and the girl was like, oh, I have to call a manager. And I was like, of course you do. So then the manager looked at the coupons and like, she had to go make a phone call about like whether or not they were real. And I was like, I'll wait because these are legitimate coupons and I want my pancakes, you know? So eventually I got them, but you know, that's just going to be how it is. Like, that's the sacrifice I'm making because everybody's getting their pancakes, you know, multiple bags and whatnot. Like, I mean, I got a ton of coupons and I am going to redeem them suckers, you know? So that's what I did today. But like I said, I felt good doing that. I came home, dealt with the dogs, got to, I did exercise. I did body combat today. And it was so funny. I did a workout that I haven't done in months, legitimate months. And the intensity that I was able to bring to that workout was just crazy. I was like, I physically remember when I used to have to stop at this point in the video because it was too hard. And I was like, oh my God, I can make it all the way through that segment. It was amazing. I amazed myself. Yeah.
Such a strong will and determination.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Those are the steps you make, though.
Dee said, oh, good to know that coupons actually scan over there. They never scan over here, so I always assumed it was an internal code for the company. No, they're supposed to scan, but Birch Benders has acknowledged that this is a bad coupon code. And I was like, I better send those better coupons. I mean, I'm going to use them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but, you know, don't worry. Everybody's saying, hi, everybody. D says, I've pegged all the experienced cashiers at my favorite grocery store and only go to those. But COVID's kind of ruined that because everyone has to wait in one line, and be assigned to register. See, they haven't done that to us yet, but we have our favorite cashiers like at Meijer, so we know exactly. We didn't have any problem at Meijer. Like the lady scanned the coupon, like boop, it didn't work. She said, boop, it didn't work, and then she was just like, boop, 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 off, boop, 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 off. And we're like, thank you, lady. But it was all them other stores that we went to that we were just like, we're gonna have to try to spot somebody better. Yeah. And unfortunately, at Walmart, those cashiers don't have any power anyway. Like Walmart tries to protect so fervently against fraud that those cashiers can literally only ring up stuff, and the second something is abnormal, they've got to call a manager and have a key turn, and all that stuff. So we need to go to places like Meijer, Target, Whole Foods, where like the cashiers have a little bit more power, so that it's not like this big like ordeal of like we have to get 7 stamps of approval before we can use this coupon.
Walmart does have a good selection.
They had the best selection of birch benders, y'all. Like, God, I was like, Walmart has everything. Why? It's amazing. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning.
Cece's here says, good morning on my walk. Absolutely. So yes, that was a fun morning.
You had a lot accomplished.
Yes, I did get a lot accomplished. I did some work.
Benders to the max.
Yeah, I got a lot of birch benders. I racked up because I was just like, look, while I'm here, I'm gonna rack up. No more being like, polite and cordial. I got 8 of each, which I was like, I know this looks sketchy AF, but like, I don't care. Give me my pancakes.
Oh my God.
So I got 8 of each kind. But now I think I'm gonna limit it to 4 to dial down the sketch factor a little bit. So that means we'll have to make more frequent trips, but maybe it'll be less of a hassle because they ain't never had to call the people on me before. And I was like, oh, maybe, or, you never, it's so hit or miss because like maybe the manager doesn't even know what they're doing, so it's just like, it's everywhere.
I was just going to say, it's all over the place.
Gigi said, except when they are committing the fraud. You're right. Don't get me started on Walmart, but I get it. So Sheila says, smash the like button. Absolutely, Sheila. Thank you for the reminder. Mom and Kim were over here earlier walking. So they got
them both returned.
They got their exercise in. I got my exercise in. I'm proud of myself because normally if it gets after 8:30, I will not exercise. I'll be like, well, my exercise window for the day is closed. But I know, right? But I went ahead and dropped Milton and Madeline off at my grandmother's house early. She was not happy. She was there. She was like, why are they here so early? I was like, well, I was awake, so I thought to bring them over.
I wasn't there.
You should be gone. It's just 30 minutes earlier than normal. She'd be all right. And so I dropped Milton and Madeline off early so that I could come back home and work out in peace. And I just put the tape on and I was like, I got to get it done because I didn't get to exercise yesterday because we had to go to the shop and handle that nonsense. So, yes, it was a lot.
That is awesome.
Cece said, I got a late start. I'm there with you, girl. I'm there with you. So Constance said, have you tried those pancakes before? Oddly enough, I haven't. I have not. But my mom got the coupon for free pancakes at the meetup that we went to last year, and she really liked them. Mom, talk about the pancakes. I am just not a mixed person. Like, I don't require pancakes, and I don't require buying mixes and making them. Like, the only time I make a mix is like if I get it for free or if they send it in the keto crate and I got to make it. That stuff's just not part of my everyday diet. But I'm pretty sure my mom really liked them. So
it's the hassle.
Yeah. Well, it's not the hassle. It's just, I guess it's the hassle. He says hassle. I say effort. It's like the effort. I'm just not going to do it.
I ain't doing all that.
Yeah. Like for like not a payoff that, like the payoff has to be worth it for me. So. Sheila says, talked to my stepdad in Foster, Kentucky this morning and told him we were coming to see him after Keto Palooza. That's great.
Oh, you're wrapping up a little family.
Yay, see, everybody's doing that, getting some old stuff in. Rebecca says, what is everyone's favorite movie?
Circle.
Now we got to have this discussion. Mine's Coming to America, which was on a couple of days ago. And I was like, it was on VH1. So like, you catch in the middle, and I was like, nope, got to turn it off. Like, I can't, if I start randomly in the movie, it's not the same. So, but it is Coming to America. Yeah.
So sweet.
Do y'all have things that are like your favorite in principle, versus like your favorite in action. Like I feel like Coming to America is my favorite movie in principle. Like you would think that your favorite movie is something that you want to watch over and over and over again, but I cannot tell you the last time I've seen Coming to America all the way through. And it's like, well, how is that your favorite if you don't watch it? But like, A, I don't watch movies in general, a lot. B, it's kind of one of those, like, I've already seen it. I know how great it is. Like, I'm not in the mood to see it again, because I love it. But then it's just like, what is the actual movie that like I would just watch over and over and over again? There's not one. But I'm just trying to think about like, what is my favorite thing? Your actions speak louder than your words. You say this thing is your favorite, but you actually gravitate toward this a lot. So you should reconsider.
Welcome to my life. You live in the gray. I don't have a favorite anything. I have a top 5.
Dr. Y said the texture is okay. Like, it's different because Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson is my like number 1 favorite song. And I never seek it out to listen to, but anytime it comes on, like if it comes on my shuffle on my iPod or something, I'm just like, absolutely. Like I love listening to it, but it's just
like anything else in life. I'm a big believer in moderation, and you can't if you just sit there and eat a pound of sugar, then you're gonna be you gotta
love to eat a pound of sugar.
Spoonful every other day, So it's like, I have favorite movies, but if you watch, the only person I know who watches the movie repeatedly is my old roommate Austin, and he's a huge Star Wars buff, and he would have one in his bedroom literally on repeat, and he would just loop it, and I'm just like.
But see, it's also funny though, because then it'd be like, what's your favorite TV show? And I'd say Alias or I'd say something else, but Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives stays on our TV. It's like, it's not your favorite show. You watch it 7 hours out of the day. It's like, but it's just like in theory versus like what you actually consume,
and one's kind of like,
I know,
off the cuff a little bit.
Gail said, I have tried the chocolate chip and the regular. Yes, I've tried neither. I didn't even know they had chocolate chip till I went out searching. I was like, oh my God, they got chocolate chip.
At Walmart.
Mom said, I really like them. You can add flavorings or extracts to amp up the flavors. That's good. Tanya said, I like Coming to America and Dirty Dancing, but I'm not a person to watch movies over and over. Okay, good to know.
You just space them out. Like, I don't watch everything.
She said she's your queen to be. For a point in time back when I was in college, I wanted to walk down the aisle to that. I had my best friend all like reserved to sing it and everything.
No, that's why I actually, when growing up, I used to love what was it, A Christmas Story. Can't stand that movie now just because they play the crap out of it to the point where it's like I don't even want to see it no more for a few decades, and I'm good. I remember.
You guys, A Christmas Story is one of those movies that always comes on TV at a certain time. They play it 24. I always actively avoid it. I was like, this movie's, I'm assuming, stupid. I don't want to watch it. But a couple of years ago, when we had season tickets to the theater, A Christmas Story is a musical.
Yeah, the musical. I know that.
And we went to go see it, because we had tickets, because we had season tickets. Me and Ho-Ho had season tickets. And it was brilliant. A Christmas Story, the musical, is amazing. And I was like, is the movie like this? Like, I know there's no singing, but I was like, this story is actually pretty funny.
I love the movie.
No, I've never seen it.
No, it's amazing.
I'm telling you right now, that Broadway musical is great. And the child actors, because the story centers around a little boy and his experience.
Exactly, over Christmas.
They are so good. I mean, so good.
Well, it's a musical. It probably adds a little bit extra flair to it.
Yes, I mean, just so good.
I used to love it. I mean, just like Home Alone, and I have a National Lampoon's Christmas. Like, those are my favorite movies, but I only watch them.
Yes.
I don't watch marathons and let's watch 8 episodes, back to back to back to back to back.
Yes. No. My sister's favorite Christmas movie is The Santa Claus, like with Tim Allen. She loved that movie.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't seen it in years. Tanya said, I never had one of those towers of movie videos back in the day. Y'all remember them? Like,
you never had one?
Y'all remember all the furniture that specifically had to be made for VHSs?
You never had a tower.
Like, my Aunt Beverly was like that. My Aunt Beverly had like trunks and entertainment centers full of videotapes.
I had like little video towers.
It was crazy. Melissa says Sex in the City, the first movie, is my white noise when doing mundane tasks around the house. That's pretty funny. I never really watched that show. I did watch the movie. I didn't watch.
My sister.
Oh my God.
She was huge. I've been in from season 1 I think I just trailed off toward the end, but I was big on Sex and the City.
Never watched it.
I have forced you.
Felicia said I haven't had regular TV for 7+ years, so now I'll watch A Christmas Story once a year again. I know, right?
That's what you need.
A lot of people can cut the cord.
You need a nice decade pause in between.
Tanya said shows like Chopped, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, Say Yes to the Dress. I know, right? You can watch the background or just unwind without great thought. Yes, I like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. And I like pretty much whoever they have coming on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Like, I like Pioneer Woman's going to have to be my favorite. Valerie is okay. Trisha Yearwood is okay. The little Molly Ye is okay. I don't like Ina probably is my favorite. I like Giada. Like, I like the actual cooking shows where they cook, or I like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. The food competition shows kind of move into a second tier. So like Chopped, Guys Grocery Games, I'm just like, like I could watch those, but I prefer watching an actual cooking show.
I watch because I like to learn new techniques and recipes, and I actually like cooking, so I watch the cooking channel. I lived on Food Network for so long and
I hate the kitchen. I'll just say that, like not the actual room in the house, the television show. I do not like the kitchen, but it is not to the point where I'll have to turn it. Like Restaurant Impossible can't be on the screen when I'm in the room. We have to turn it. But the kitchen is not my preference, but I know that Richard likes it, so we'll watch it. But even though he likes Restaurant Impossible, I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't. So we have to turn it.
I love anything that's uplifting, motivational, and positive. And especially if you consider it around food and cooking. I am 100% down for that.
Yeah, there's just a reality television element that I just do not like.
Oh, I got you.
Constance says, now I'll watch Good Times over and over. Yeah, shows like that. Mom said National Lampoon's Vacation, Wally World. Yeah, just the regular one. Russ, your feet, Russ.
Yes.
Real tomato ketchup, nothing but the best. There are a lot of quotes from that one.
They always change the Russ. Russ was different.
They changed the girl, too. They only kept the parents.
I thought the girl was the same for the first two.
Maybe the first two, but Juliette Lewis was the first one. But I thought they
always changed Russ. Russ was never the same.
To be honest, I've never seen enough of them to know if they changed them. Like the first time, I didn't see National Lampoon's Christmas till we watched it together. Like I've never seen that. Like I know, right? And Jeanette here says, "Hi everyone. Good morning from Tucson, Arizona. Good morning to you." Constance said, Richard, my man, I love Restaurant Impossible.
Thank you, Constance.
I can't do it.
He reminds me of my dad a little. Like he's such a drill sergeant. He just tells you what you're doing wrong and to fix it. It's like people either listen or you don't. But it's like such a practical, like I love the rebuilding of people who just have lost their way a little bit and through other reasons, like loss of family or whatever. But it's like he gets there and he just tells you the most. I told you he's like the Tim Robbins of cooking or something. He like motivates you and then kicks you in the butt at the same time. It's like
I'm not one of those break you down to build you back up. That's why I can never do like Hell's Kitchen or what is it called?
Well, that's with Gordon Ramsay. He's different. He's not. There's only one Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. Nobody else is. Nobody else is here. I don't know if I could do Gordon Ramsay. I'm like, look here, player. Look here. You got to calm. You have to calm down.
I've eaten it.
Basically, I was like, nah. He's too intense. I'm like, I can't do that.
That's my favorite.
And like on his cooking shows now, his is like he belittles you and those stuff at you. I'm like, nah, we fight. We just fight. We fight Gordon Ramsay. I'm like, let's go.
Now we get sued because we got to fight Gordon Ramsay.
You embarrassed me on national television.
Oh my goodness. Tanya said, I cook like they do in Chopped. I look at what I have in my pantry and I try to make a meal. All the things that in them baskets is not what's in those people's pantry. And out of the basket, we have a full tres leches cake. Like, what?
But you also know that she doesn't really get
I don't buy extra. And I don't really have a pantry. I don't have things, like when I buy things, I buy it with the intention of using immediately. Unlike Richard, who just buys it because it's there and it's a good deal at the time, and I'll get to it eventually. Use it. But it's just like, I don't have random, like that chicken that I had, like all the stuff that I had in my refrigerator or the freezer, like that is so off, uncharacteristic
brand,
of me.
Brand.
But what happens, especially when you're buying in bulk, is like you just don't need it for that week, so we have to freeze it. But I'm like, let me go ahead and get rid of the stuff and just get some stuff that I eat all the time. So yes.
That's why you had a hodgepodge of meats.
Yes, I had a hodgepodge of meats. This week it's intentional. It's an intentional hodgepodge though. I'm doing burgers again. I'm doing brats again. And I don't know what other meats I'm doing. I might just do more bacon and eggs. Like that's what I love. Because at this point I have so much meat that I don't even eat my bacon and eggs. So I just kind of want to go back to that.
Oh,
I know, right?
I like this problem.
Some cheese snacks. I know, right? Like I don't want to buy any more chicken because it's just like then I have to cook it. Like I'd rather buy things that I know I want to eat immediately. I know, right? Maybe I'll get some more hot dogs because those were good. But it just depends. Okay. Now I'm the type of person that's like, we're just gonna go to the store, see what's there, see what they got, see how I feel.
Am I leaking?
Exactly. Who am I?
I'm working.
That's what.
I need to work on going up every aisle aimlessly.
No, exactly.
Yay.
Look, you guys, Richard wants to go up and down every aisle aimlessly. I'm like, oh no, if we're going up and down every aisle, we are studying it meticulously.
No.
So like at that point, I'll be going down the aisle looking at everything. He's like, okay, I'm ready to go. I was like, no, we have to survey everything that's in this aisle.
Making an amusement park work.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, children, now we got to check off where we've been and where we're going next. Like, no.
Exactly.
Right.
No, like if I'm walking them down every aisle, by the end of that trip, I'm gonna know where every single thing is in that grocery store. I'm not just walking up and down aimlessly. That's all I'm saying.
You'll learn through osmosis.
That's not how it works. No, so yes, but I am, but at least the meat section is just the meat section.
Yes,
we know what's in the meat section.
The meats.
I know, right? Do you know what I have no desire for? I guess, but I was thinking like pork. Like maybe like put some pork in a crock pot or something. She's like, I don't need pork. I'll just, I'll just get chicken and beef. Oh, maybe I
barbecued some pork ribs.
The steak was so
pork
good.
Spare ribs the other day.
They were good.
That was pretty nice. I love it. I mean, it screams for barbecue. You can put some GQs on some pork.
Because that's not carnivore.
No,
anything that has carbs and sugar is not.
That's true. Why not just grill you some chops and then debone it?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't want that. Yes. Latanya said, good morning, work fam. Gail said, Richard, what is the point? Half the stuff in those aisles is junk and you're not going to purchase it. Hello.
But we'll find so many nuggets of treasure.
I doubt it. I don't believe it.
Maybe.
So no, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I mean,
it's exercise.
Don't get me wrong. I love Richard so much, but one of his traits, one of the traits that he has that just infuriates the bejesus out of me. One of the many, because we know he has many. Yes.
Excuse me.
It is your indecisiveness. Like he will stand and look at 2 cans of corn for like 2 minutes. And this one, don't want this one. Don't want this one. Don't want this one. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, this one's Thotson's cheaper, but this one has like little chilies in it. So I don't know. I'm just like, what are you doing? Pick one. But but what if I don't want the one that, like, for instance, we were in the chip aisle a couple of weeks ago, and it was like buy 2, get 1 free. And he was like, but I don't really need 2. And I was like, well, then don't buy 2. He don't eat chips a lot anyways. I was like, look, so don't buy an extra one just to get 1 free. That's just going to compound the problem. So only get 1. He goes, yeah, you're right. I should only get 1. So then we put the chips in the cart, and I'm walking to the end of the cart because I think we're done. I turn back. He's still there. Like, I was just like, Richard, you're not getting an extra bag of chips. Come on. He goes, oh, you're right. Let's go. Like, I have to turn and watch him because he'll go back and just be like, should I buy? Like, but you guys, that was only one example. Imagine that with every single item in the store. Every single item is a gross deliberation. It is just like, oh my God, should I get this? Should I get this steak for $5.49, or should I get this steak for $5.38? It's just like, oh.
Depends on the ounces.
No, like,
the
what is like? It is infuriating.
Oh
so yes,
it's a cook shop.
Gigi said then the next time you go to the store, they moved everything. You're right. They did some planogram changing at Meijer, and we literally did not know where the shake-ins were. Like Richard loves his little drink shake-ins. We did not know where the powdered drink section was. We're like, how? Where did you move it? We found it 2 weeks later.
Yes,
it was a lot. So,
but see, I would have found it if I had aimlessly walked down every aisle.
No, you would have found it if you were walking up and down every aisle, intentionally looking for it. I'm saying you can't aimlessly walk up and down every aisle because then you just miss big pockets of things. And what's the point? Sheila said, get both steaks. I mean, that would even be better. It is not the purchase. It's the deliberation that is just like, why? Like, because the difference between whatever he's delivering on is just insignificant. Like, and that's the part that's so frustrating.
Well, it is significant though.
See, but no, it's not. Like, it's just not.
Because when you're cooking, you always want to have flavor profiles that complement each other. So when I was debating,
no. And Jeanette says, when is the next Nike challenge? You're going to talk to Rashana, talk to Shelly, talk to the challenge coordinators, because it's not me. I am a participant like everybody else. I'm assuming it'll be in September, though. They like to kick them off for the month, but I'm not there. Maybe we can do like a walk down to Keto Palooza, like, you get a certain amount of miles before Keto Palooza. But I'm not going to be doing it, but still, that would be fun.
Oh my God.
Sheila said, cooked up a pan-fried pork loin in butter, salt, and pepper, and some other spices. It was good. Yeah, that
sounds good to me.
Gil said maybe you should leave him home. Look, there have been some days when we go to the grocery store where I'm like, we just need to be separate. Like, we just need to like walk through the store separately. Because if I have to stand and watch you deliberate over the chips, I'm going to lose
honestly, okay, before we started shopping together, what I used to do is just put my earbuds in, put on my favorite tunes, and just relax and go shopping. I never worried about, oh my God, I gotta get done in 30 minutes. And I would enjoy every second of shopping because it was my zen. It was how I just was like, I'm listening to nice slow jams or something, just like, man, this is fun. I like this. And
should I get this one or this one?
Exactly. I got here for a few minutes. Who else am I getting? Who's behind me?
Yeah, let's just
I can stand in every aisle I want to, as long as
you want to.
And then,
we can go shopping separately, Richard. But see, that's the thing. I just love shopping with him so much.
Man, I love shopping with you. I mean, I've changed a lot. I don't aimlessly go down anything no more.
We definitely don't do that.
Yes, I've definitely stopped everything I love, and we do everything you love.
Oh, did y'all hear that? But I mean, I'm the type of person, I used to put in my earbuds, but I was always on a mission. I'm going to go exactly where I need to go, get what I need to get, and leave. It's not because I'm on some time, we got to rush we got to rush and do that. It's just like, I have no reason to aimlessly wander. I know exactly what I want. I'm going to walk directly toward it, and I'm going to get it.
I would buy my proteins, and then I would be like, what do I want to do with these?
Yeah.
And I'm like, let me
see, that's the thing. I have a plan before I go to the store. That's the main difference. Gigi said maybe you should stay home and let him shop alone. I know, right? Then he would be gone for 3 hours, and I think he's in a ditch somewhere. I mean, it is nuts. Sylvia said, OMG, too funny. That is why I leave my husband at home. He cannot keep up with me walking through the store and cannot ever make a decision on food either. I know, right?
I make decisions.
Mom says, Richard, have you always liked to cook? I think it's wonderful.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I mean, when I was young, I said it started, I think, just from my hunger. I remember I was always hungry growing up, and I was always in the kitchen, like, just dinner ready.
I just needed to eat.
I was going to throw food at the... So eventually I would just be like, what are you doing over here, Mom? I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, well, I'm doing this. And I was just like slowly sneaking in and trying to help. And I think that was when I was in single digits. I think I was like 8 or 9 or something during that time. And then it just stuck with me from that moment forward.
Dana says, how about Black Friday shopping? So Black Friday shopping is different for me because the purpose is to not buy anything. I just like to go to be in the midst of the madness. Like, that is where our quintessential place to go is like Macy's. Like, it is just mayhem. It is madness. And I just love being in the midst. Now, of course, this year it's not going to be the same, but like me and my sister love going to Macy's at like midnight on Thanksgiving. It's like a family event. It's different. So there, nobody's in a rush. You can't be in a rush. You're just like, oh, we're here 2 or 3 hours just hanging out. But for a weekly grocery shopping trip,
Yeah, no, I don't do Black Friday. That's the one that I did it one time with my brother and my older brother. That chaos. See, that gave me, that was anxiety through the roof. We actually went to Walmart. This was
I don't know if I could do Walmart. I don't know if I could do a place with carts. Let's say that.
We went to this Walmart and oh my gosh, it was literally shoulder to shoulder. Can you imagine a Walmart? Imagine how big a Walmart is.
That's crazy.
Shoulder to shoulder. We were sitting there just like, and like my thing is, luckily I use the bathroom and everything, but if you like halfway through the store and you gotta use the bathroom, it's just like, oh, you stuck.
And I mean, do you ever get carried along like past the things you want?
Like,
I need to get over there. Like, oh, I guess we're moving this way.
Everybody was just like, excuse me. No, excuse me. And then it's like, do you even think about you trying to start to get in? Like, the lines are gonna be out right.
Exactly.
Oh no, my anxiety was through the roof, and we had to wake up at 5 a.m. to do it. I'm like, I could be in bed right now. I'm done. I'm done. I'm over. That was the first and last Black Friday I ever did.
Oh, sweetheart.
I'll now do like, I'll wait till the afternoon when everything's already over.
And I'll pick through. Yeah, see, that's why I like how they've opened it up. Like now they open it. I'm not one of those people that like, the places shouldn't be open on Thanksgiving or whatever. My whole thing is, hopefully everyone working wants to work and they're not required to work because A, you get holiday pay. B, maybe Thanksgiving isn't a big deal to people. So they'd rather be working, making that money, So it's just like, I don't think that in general, it's bad that these stores are open. Now, if they're making people be away from their family, that would rather be with their family. That's a little different. But to me, Black Friday shopping is also a family event. So that's a time where we get to be together. So you're actually providing us the chance to be together as a family. So when you turn Black Friday into this, like, capitalistic consumerism, like, I'm, punching old ladies in the face so I can get a TV. Like, okay, that's not what we want, but, Black Friday has always been like a family bonding moment for us. So,
Oh,
nice. So, Cece says, I spend too much money when my husband comes with me. Funnily enough, I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but like me and Richard buy our own groceries. Like we keep it separate because I have a very strict diet that I follow, and I buy just enough food for what I need to meal prep. Richard just be like, maybe I want this, maybe I want that. Oh, chips are on sale. Like we don't have the same diet. We don't have the same eating style. And so we just buy different groceries. We buy our own groceries.
I like meat in bulk. She buys.
Yeah, exactly.
The key thing is you buy the stuff you eat that week.
Yes.
I buy stuff I store and save for weeks and
months at a time.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we always play a game. Yeah. We always play a game like who's going to spend more. I always spend more. Like Richard can get 90 items for like $27. And I'm like, how are you buying? Where are you finding all this cheap stuff? Now that I will appreciate his ability to find a deal, but I'm just like, no, I'll take the ground beef and this. And like, I'm one of those people, thank God, I don't look at the price because it's not exorbitant. I don't go out of my way.
That's how you shop. That's how you shop.
Like if there's a head of lettuce for $1, and there's chopped lettuce for $1.69. I'm probably gonna buy the chopped lettuce. Like I value my time more than like the labor that it takes to chop that stuff. So I'm a convenience buyer, which is why I end up spending more than him. So
and I'm a rustic buyer. I like making everything from scratch if I can.
Keto Dana said, I seen a lot back in the day. I worked at Toys R Us for 5 years. See, that stuff had to be crazy.
Oh my gosh. And that's even crazy because you got the parents fighting for the kids.
For the kids, exactly.
Like, my child's more important than yours, punch.
I want to buy the display. No.
Or at least like somewhere else you can be like, you two two grown-ups, calm the heck down.
Yes.
Really told her, I was like, your children are watching.
Exactly.
Elbow drop.
Rashana said Cyber Monday is now the way to go. Absolutely.
Oh,
Sylvia says we have 2 fridges. I know, right? We have a freezer downstairs. We need a bigger one, just so he can fill it with more stuff. So, Gigi said, I used to buy all my electronics on Black Friday. Now everything is so ridiculous, I don't bother anymore. Yeah, the same thing. Me and Amber stood in line once at a Sears at like 2 o'clock in the morning to get Grandmama a washer and dryer. Like we did do that.
Wow.
But yeah, see, that was that was back when they had the old style of Black Friday where the store would open at 6 a.m., but you needed to get, now, but when they open on Thanksgiving and they just continuously stay open for 24 hours, there's no rush, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think it helped everybody so you didn't get the crowds and the stampedes and people dying in the front of the door.
People dying in front of the door.
Pretty sure you can write it down.
I mean, you're right.
Let's track that.
So,
Mr. Google.
Yes. But yeah, no, there definitely have been some injuries, a lot of Black Friday related retail shopping injuries.
The reasons your family bonded so much, and that's why they changed this, because a lot of people bonded with the ground.
I know, you're right. A lot of people
they just realized having the doors closed and opening at one time with the crowd is probably not the most the safest.
Exactly. Trying to squeeze everyone through this entrance. Yeah, no.
That's why everything's open on Thanksgiving. And everything's like,
which there have already been a lot of stores that have already said they're not going to be open on Thanksgiving or Black Friday
they're trying
or something.
To tie down the crowd.
Yeah.
It's like, come now.
Yeah.
Buy some now or don't wait until one day.
Yeah, exactly.
Spread it out. Spread it out. You got the whole year.
I love you. I don't be looking at you sometimes. I just be looking at you like through that thing, but then when I just turn and look at you with my eyes, I'm just like,
You remember I was had you yell at me in the grocery store?
I just leave them. You guys, it is infuriating. Richard, get one of the cheeses.
I have gotten better.
You have gotten better.
So much better.
But I would say that's because you can feel me breathing down your neck. That's not because you've changed the habit. If it was left up to you, you would be there all day. But now you're like, she's probably going to come yell at me, so I should make a decision. Good job, Richard. So, yes. Gigi said, plus the stores only have 2 items that they know everyone's going to want. Exactly. 70-inch TV, only 4 in stock. What? Like, what? Why limit 4?
Stampede!
Hadar says, I challenge you to lift and carry him. Lord Jesus, I couldn't do that. He can lift and carry me, though.
Oh, me?
In the store, yeah.
Oh.
Sylvia said, we're still waiting for Amazon Prime Day. I wonder if it's going to happen this year. They moved the dates a couple of times already. The only thing I didn't like about Amazon Prime Day was that, and I didn't know anything about it, was that you don't get the stuff in 2 days. Like, you order it and then it ships weeks later. And I was like,
because everybody's doing it.
I was like, because everyone's ordering. That makes a lot of sense. But I was like, didn't quite know that. So I thought I was going to have my tablet in 2 days and I'm not going to have it for a month. Got it. But hey, I still got the tablet though. It worked.
There you go. See, it just took time.
Okay, guys. Yesterday was a fasting day. I stepped on the scale. I didn't exercise, but I stepped on the scale this morning and I weighed 173.6. Okay, that's a loss of 1.8 pounds.
What?
If we're being honest, I was like, I would have rather been 2 something, 2 point something. But then I looked at it this way of like, I'm only 1.8 pounds away from my lowest weight for the month, so it's just like, I'm only 1.8 pounds above my lowest weight ever. I did find the positive in it. I do like to, it'd be good to lose at least 2 pounds on a fasting day, but it just don't be like that sometimes. So I'm proud of myself for where I am.
Takes time.
It does take time.
Probably should eat those bagels off from a week and a half ago.
No, I might be expelling them, but I'm not eating them.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So I am just taking my time. I am doing intuitive carnivore. Let me look at the schedule. I am doing intuitive carnivore all next week, and then I will the week after that. So the last week of August, I will be doing like a limited carnivore. So maybe like 2,500 calorie carnivore. Like I will be tracking. So I just want to, I want to set myself up for success the last week. So that's what's going on. Yeah. So, so I feel good. And we got a busy day ahead. I've already got a lot accomplished. So much more to do. I worked like between 8 and 9 hours yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because my brother was over here. Like, yeah, we did a lot. So
yeah, we did.
Rebecca said, what is everyone going to do today? We're actually going to go grocery shopping today because we're taking Maddie to the vet tomorrow.
Yes.
And so we need to get stuff done. But then other than that, it's just work, more Instagram stuff, more email stuff, more all that stuff. So everyone have a great day. And we're going to talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Bye.
Bye. You are just so cute.
Shut up.